I cannot believe he beat fucking Khamzat Chimaev, bro. Literally, my eyes could not believe it when I saw Khamzat Chimaev pulling guard in that second round, bro. I heard the eagle screeching. I heard fucking Toby Keith warming up in the back, bro. Bro. That's generational, bro. Before we start talking about the Khamzat versus Sean Strickland fight, and a couple other fights I want to talk about in the card, I'll go ahead and do the little introduction. What's up, guys? As always, this is Hard Takes MMA. But today we're fucking Good Times MMA, bro. Because that was genuinely the card of fucking sunshine and happiness for me, bro. Literally, that card could not have played out any better, bro. All the fights were entertaining. Everyone who I wanted to win. Both my parlays cashed, bro. And I was on a fucking losing streak, dog. I literally had 15 fucking parlays in a row that lost by one leg. Bro. Generational card, bro. Let's go ahead and start breaking down Khamzat versus Strickland before my attention goes down the shitter, because it always does when I ramble a little too long in the beginning. So if you're thinking about clicking away, just hang on, bro. You clicked the video for a fucking reason, dog. Alright, guys. So Khamzat versus Strickland started off the way any Khamzat fight does. Khamzat just completely plows him down, bro. Khamzat controlled him on the ground for the entire first round. He didn't really land much damage. He didn't really threaten position, despite the commentators fucking, oh my god, he's got that rear neck, bro. All he did was fucking put his arm around his neck, bro. UFC commentary pisses me off, for real. But that's not the point, bro. Khamzat Chimaev easily takes round one like we thought he would. But round two, bro. That's where shit got fucking interesting, dog. When Sean Strickland started defending takedowns, when he started landing shots, bro, his sprawls were so good. I genuinely could not believe what I was watching, bro. I was in my room like, yeah, fuck, you know what I'm saying, bro? Literally, I felt like I was doing that shit, bro. And that's the thing about Sean Strickland, guys. When Sean Strickland just, like, has a way of making you feel like you're the one doing it, you know what I mean? When he beat Israel Adesanya, now when he beat Khamzat Chimaev, he now has two of the biggest upsets in UFC history against dominant people, bro. And it's literally, we don't like, Sean Strickland just doesn't feel elite, but he still does that shit, bro. He still fucking gets the wins. It's just from working hard, just from fucking believing in yourself, bro. Sean Strickland going out there and beating Khamzat, it's just one of those things that really has you feeling like, damn, bro, I could fucking do anything. If I just fucking work my ass off, fucking grind it out, I can do anything, bro. He fucking starts landing those combinations. I mean, it's just ones and twos, but he's landing them, bro. Khamzat Chimaev, one of the most imposing grapplers, one of the most terrorizing wrestlers of all time, fucking pulled guard twice, bro. My eyes could not believe it. And then we didn't see Khamzat throw a single takedown in round 3 or round 4. Fucking insane, bro. Sean Strickland easily won round 2. I'll give him round 3. Khamzat did start picking up momentum towards the end. Round 4, Khamzat probably won on the feet. So then we're going to round 5, bro. We're going to round 5, 2-2. Fucking, this is where boys turn to men, bro. And Sean Strickland, he gets it done. He sprawls, he defends a takedown, he gets up, he lands some shots. Bro, Sean Strickland put on the perfect performance to win. And here's the thing, guys, it looks sloppy. Sean Strickland is always going to look sloppy. But he knows how to win, bro. He knows how to dig deep. He always comes in with the game plan. You know, he doesn't get emotional. He doesn't get in his head. He doesn't go for shit. He doesn't take risks, which is why people think it's boring, which is why people think he should have lost, because he was backing up for 94% of the fight. But guys, he was still landing damage off the back foot. He was still landing the ones and twos. He was defending the takedowns. And I get that Khamzat was walking forward, but he wasn't fucking doing anything with that walking forward, bro. Yes, he was like walking forward. He was marauding forward, but he wasn't landing any fucking shots, bro. He wasn't causing any damage. And if you guys think that Khamzat Chimaev genuinely won that fight, bro, go watch it back, because he did not, bro. He did not fucking deserve that win. Sean Strickland did it. All-time hate watch for me, bro. As a Khamzat hater, I never thought I would see the day he got beat, bro. I never thought I would see the day he genuinely would lose. And I always thought if he did, he would be from like a gas out in the 4th round. Fucking flash knockout, fucking TKO after he's gassed, you know what I mean? But he genuinely got beat, bro. There's nothing, no excuses, no nothing, bro. He got beat. The only complaint I have with this fight, bro, is that they seem like they buried the hatchet before the fight even started. Like, Sean Strickland, I'm hyped during his walkout. His fucking walkout song is fire. Khamzat Chimaev runs out there, big smile on his face. I'm fucking hyped. The whole cage is full of fucking security guards. And then they're fucking both respectful, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then Sean Strickland immediately after the fight being like, oh, fucking Khamzat Chimaev's a good guy, bro. I went a little too far. I was just fucking trying to get money for me and the Chechen, bro. Like, what? Bro, I get it if you're trying to make money. I get it. But at least let the bit stick a little longer. Like, you can apologize and just be like, oh, yeah, man, I took it a little too far, man. I'm trying to cool off with the racism shit. I'm sorry. I just getting heated. I was just trying to, like, I kind of let the character come out a little bit, kind of turn it up too much. I'm sorry for anyone I offended. Like, I don't actually think Khamzat's a fucking terrorist, And that would have been better, bro. But moving on, something else I want to talk about, before I move on, is I feel like most of the reason that Khamzat won is because people are trying to find out he's one-dimensional, bro. All he can do is wrestle. Compare him to someone like Sean Brady we saw against Joaquin Buckley. Sean Brady was always moving from guard to guard, from half guard to side control to crucifix. I don't think he landed a crucifix, but to full mount. He was always threatening submission. He was always looking for that Kimura. He was always looking for a just arm and fucking neck choke, bro. He was always threatening, landing elbows. Compare that to Khamzat. He was on top. He was just holding him down, bro. He wasn't doing anything with that top control. And then when we pulled guard, Khamzat Chimaev isn't like Charles Oliveira, bro. If you jump in Charles Oliveira's guard, you genuinely take a fucking coin flip if you're getting it, like, some subbed or not, bro. Khamzat Chimaev, you jump in his guard, Sean Strickland just landed fucking big shots and then jumped out, because Khamzat Chimaev isn't this elite Brazilian jiu-jitsu, guys. He's an amazing, elite wrestler, but he's kind of one-dimensional. It's kind of all he can do. And I will give it to him. Khamzat Chimaev does have a really good jab, bro. Khamzat Chimaev looked pretty decent on the feet against Strickland. And it was just so weird seeing him strike. But we're going to go back to this guy. Joshua Van versus Taira FOTY. And I fucking told y'all, bro. I told y'all. I've been arguing with everybody all week, bro. On Reddit, in comment sections, and fucking everywhere, bro. Everywhere I've been arguing why Joshua Van was going to win this fight, bro. And literally the last TikTok I saw before this fight started was a video of Taira FOTY landing a blast double leg and people being like, oh, genuinely, how is Joshua Van gonna defend this? And then the first thing that fucking happened in the fight was him fucking throwing that same double leg and Joshua Van not defending it, which, like, to be fair, once you get that body lock, how do you defend that, bro? But Joshua Van, bro, his butterfly guard was so good. He got the get up. He got up, landing a 2-3-piece combination, got taken down again. But here's the thing, guys. Joshua Van, his butterfly guard being so good, Taira FOTY couldn't land anything from top control. Taira FOTY, he couldn't really land fucking ground and pound. He couldn't threaten submission because he felt like if he moved at all, Joshua Van was getting back up. So he wasn't really doing anything. So Joshua Van goes in the second round being dominated in round 1. But he literally took no damage, bro. He took no damage. Taira FOTY probably used more energy than him in it, bro. Round 2 starts. Joshua Van gets that big knockdown. He gets that other big knockdown. Joshua Van, domination in round 2, bro. You could arguably give him a 10-8 in that one. And that's the thing, if it did go to decision, even if Taira won round 5, Joshua Van still probably wins this fight based off a 10-8 in round 2. He had 2 knockdowns. He nearly finished him twice. Joshua Van definitely 10-8'd him in round 2. Then we go into round 3. Joshua Van, same story for the first half of the round. Gets a knockdown. He's looking so good in the feet. And here's the thing, guys, with Taira FOTY, he never moves his head off that center line. And that's why Joshua Van is able to keep landing these 1s and 2s down the pipe. And we saw he had this problem against Royval, and Joshua Van hits so much fucking harder than Royval does. And that's how he kept getting those knockdowns. Now, I'll give it to Taira FOTY, bro. He is a fucking dog. I don't know how he didn't get finished in round 3 from the ground and pound, from the fucking actually just getting hit, not like a flash knockout, bro. And then Joshua Van almost got him in that rear naked choke, bro. I don't know how he didn't get submitted in that rear naked choke. And let me tell you what, guys, if he did submit him in that rear naked choke, I would not have shut the fuck up about it, bro. Y'all have been hearing about that from me for a long time because everybody switched up on Joshua Van, bro. Everyone's picking him to lose. Everyone just calling him a paper champion. I mean, he kind of was. But, you know what I mean? Just because he beat Pantoja bad, it wasn't his fault, bro. And then everyone starts picking against him because of that. And I never understood that, bro. Joshua Van is so good. And I'm so glad he went out there and he proved everyone wrong, bro. Joshua Van, arguably fight of the year every time he fucking fights, bro. And people are hating, bro. Who's hating now? Bro, I don't want to hear y'all saying, oh, I always had Joshua Van winning, because y'all didn't, bro. Y'all didn't. He should not have been the underdog. And he went out there and he showed that. People could call it early stoppage, bro. Taira FOTY got knocked out 4 times in that fight. He was really out there like fucking Rock Lee and Naruto versus Garu. He just kept standing back up even though he's knocked out, bro. That was Taira FOTY, and I'll give it to him, bro. He is a dog, bro. And I do think he has the tools to become UFC champion one day if someone else can beat Joshua Van or if he learns to move his head a little better. But, dude, Taira FOTY, I gained a lot of respect for him, bro. I've been hating on him. I never hated him, but I've been hating on him a lot, just trying to defend Joshua Van. And he really did go out there, earn my respect. Other than those two amazing fights in the card, Waldo Cortez Acosta, guys, definitely lost that decision. I won't talk about that fight much. It was kind of boring. I did personally pick Waldo Cortez Acosta to lose that fight, and by a decision. So, for real though, guys, Volkov, he should sit out. He should wait for the title shot, guys. He doesn't really need to do anything else to get that title shot. Sean Brady, bro, we saw him absolutely dominate Joaquin Buckley. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I get a little nervous when I saw that betting line move, because I dropped a whole video about how confident I was Sean Brady was gonna be able to do exactly what he did. And then that betting line moved to like plus 200 right before the fight started. I put him on my parlay at minus 180. So I was a little pissed off about that. And I was a little worried too. Like, fuck, guys, what if Sean Brady does lose? Like, what's going on? Why is the line moving? But he went out there. He did what Sean Brady does. I wish he got that submission. I already talked about how we like controlled him on the ground a little bit. And something, guys, Sean Strickland did not throw any teeps, because if you're fighting a wrestler, you're so much more likely to get taken down off a kick. Which is something Joaquin Buckley does not seem to know, bro, because he kept fucking throwing those jump kicks. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do with those jump kicks? And he wasn't even in for the head, but he was in for the body. You're gonna get a body TKO off on Sean Brady, bro. Like, what the fuck? Every time he did, he got taken down. Bro, I was so hyped watching that. Sean Brady's my guy. Bobby King Green, bro. W performance. Fucking other guy I talk about, bro, is Emasov, bro. Honestly, I wasn't too familiar with his game, bro. But he impressed the fuck out of me in that fight, bro. The way he fucking just picked Alvarez up and was slamming him down, bro. Shit was fire. Overall, fire card. As always, this is Good Times MMA, guys. Hopefully, fucking UFC can keep going on it. This fucking streak they're on right now, because that fight was so good. But as always, this is Hard Takes MMA, Good Times MMA, whatever you want to call me, bro. I'm in a good mood. That card was generational. As always, keep watching the fights and stay hard.
Got a private jet, but I stay up in the shadows. Late night in the city, yeah, I'm winning all the battles. I'm a billionaire, boy, go check the tag bracket. Black on black suit, yeah, custom made jacket.